as a kid. You grow up, you learn about self-help, you can look back at the situation, you're like, well, it's not too bad. I saw that they betrayed me because they were dealing with their thing and da-da-da-da-da. That's the right answer. That's your adult mind now analyzing, looking back. Kid, you experiencing that, you didn't know about self-help then. You experienced it very differently. It's reconnecting with that to then process it. That's the key. Reconnect with that. Reconnect with the original hurt. Everyone goes through it, no matter how perfect your childhood was. Everyone has that, oh, I'm trying to justify my existence. Oh, thanks,
what he's saying, guys, is you can't release a self-help reframe.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. So it's like you have the reframes, you have the right answers, and yes, those are. But no matter how much even say a parent loves their kid, and that's the thing, it's like you saying, this could also, for everyone, just because you say, oh, they could have done this, doesn't mean that they don't love you. But guarantee, no matter who you are, there is moments in your childhood where as a kid, you believe your parents don't love you at that point in time. Everyone experiences that. Even though they do, you have a very limited perspective as a kid. Then you grow up, your perspective grows, as they have, and you see, of course they love me, but not that kid. And you have to go back to that to bring it up, to let go of it. And it can be very difficult to do. Now, plus side is 10 out of 10, both. 10 out of 10. Huge challenge to crack through. However, notice the type of thinking and questions that I would ask. You see that? It's like this, say this, go back to this, like trying all these angles. You got to learn how to do that to you. How can you crack yourself open for you? Because I have no idea what's down there. I have no idea what you're going to say. I'm just like, what about this, seeing if something just kind of pierces through. And it's that willingness to open yourself up to that. And opening yourself up to what? The scariest thing ever. That's what you're running away from. That's what you're trying to reframe and compensate for. Like, no one wants to dive into this. But until you do, it'll keep running you. And this is why a lot of people kind of downplay inner work. It's like, no, this is where the real work begins. And you'll notice there's times where a little bit will come up and then resistance will kick in. Or then maybe you will actually crack something open and then your ego will come in and rationalize and reframe that and resistance is back. It's this constant battling of resistance. Okay? So that's really the approach. Now for both of you, especially you, massive respect going through this. Massive respect. We are going to combine this with a release so we don't just leave you like this. But no, for real. 10 out of 10 going through, at home reflecting on it. See if you can put the self-help aside. See if you can retune with the person, same with you, before you learned about all this. And start catching, is this right answer, real answer? Right answer, real answer. Awareness is step one. Get in touch with the shadow, the darkness within. Get in touch with those sad thoughts. It's that thing you keep running away from. You're strong enough now to handle it. Be aware of it, to then let go of it. Again, stuff to dive into. Overall, seem like very solid individuals. Keep crushing it. Big goals. I hope to see you. Just keep crushing it, and massive respect, both of you, for coming up here and having glimpses of honesty. Give them a hand!